Good morning. This is Listen to VOA, Japanese English listening material site with transcript. It is an excerpt from One Opinion in the Net. Japanese strength 1. Accurate execution of the plan. Certainly, it is the strength of the Japanese to be able to do exactly once decided. Japan's strengths include train time accuracy and strict quality control of industrial products. 2. You can take disciplined actions. Few people are basically selfish, probably because they have been raised with the awareness that they should not bother others since childhood. On the other hand, he has a weakness that he looks only at other people's complexions, is quiet, has few claims, and cannot decide on his own. 3. Think from the other person's perspective. This is also related to disciplined behavior, but it means that you have a habit of thinking carefully about the other person. However, this is important for living, so it is wonderful for Japanese to be able to do it naturally. 4. Coordinated and integrated manufacturing. In the world of manufacturing, adjustment-intensive products are Japan's strength. It seems that complicated design, which requires a teamwork solution to work out, is compatible with Japanese teamwork type sites. I think that teamwork that successfully combines and forms the different requirements from various departments is based on the desire to understand each other. 5. Rich sensitivity and good sense. Are Japanese people more sensitive than others? I don't really feel like that, but from an author who knows abroad, it seems like that. 6. Homogeneous and stable. The fact that there are few immigrants may be a big reason, but the people who live in Japan are quite similar, so there are few people who say weird things and confuse others. And they seem to be stable. Conversely, there is no diversity, so the ability to survive and change may be weak. 7. Anticipating global challenges. Issues such as pollution, energy conservation, declining birth rate and aging population that will arise in emerging nations will become more apparent in Japan. The challenge is that we have to overcome this challenge, and if we do, we'll gain the advantage of Japan. 8. Good balance with economic scale. It has an economy with a GDP of 500 trillion yen, and the industries that make up it are large companies, small and medium-sized, and there are manufacturing and service industries. This balance seems to be hard to find in the world. 9. World's second largest personal financial asset. Personal financial assets are the world's second largest at 1,500 trillion yen. Because individuals have this much purchasing power, the domestic market has the potential to grow sufficiently. Most of the personal financial assets seem to be held by the elderly, so it is likely that we will need to create services that will motivate the elderly to buy. 10. Consumers are tough. Consumers have so high demand for quality. This is only in Japan? Even overseas, high-end brand products make things with high quality as it is, so I cannot say unconditionally. But it is probably fine-grained. In terms of words, Japanese has to focus on subtle differences in usage in that context. It may be that the fineness of understanding the differences has been developed. By the way, I think that foreigners are refreshing to some extent. Even if they buy a certain mechanical product, they don't mind if the appearance is slightly damaged. There is a function-oriented image that they should be able to use. Many Japanese customers will not allow products with scratches in appearance, even if they are not related to functions. Under such circumstances, the ability to provide high-precision manufacturing and services must have been nurtured. 11. Have Japanese that can express delicately. In expressive language such as we can associate beyond that without body language seems like the charm of Japanese. The ability to read the other party's intention from a line that is not a word, but we may also sometimes be relied on it. 12. The food is delicious. Foreigners seem to find the taste of Japanese food attractive. This is also based on the fineness of the Japanese. 13. Security is good. I feel that security has deteriorated in the last 20 years, but it is still better than overseas. I think that there is still relatively little disparity, and that is what is working. That's all. I tried to translate an article that I happened to see on the net and put here the excerpt because of the space. Thank you. Listen to VOA.